Welcome back to Exposing the Dirty Few. Before we start today's presentation, just so you all know, probably do, but welcome equals 33, as does farewell. So whether you're coming or going, it's a 33. Al Gore made $330 million. The story disappeared, but I just found it interesting that you got a $330 million there for Rio Tinto, Goldman Sachs, Pakistan, packages passed, 330 million, Pakistan, Russia, oligarchs, it's 95 billion, 330 million, 330 for the Sun King, the good old Sun King. Lots of $330 million there, because it's wonderful. I got an absolute cracker at the end for you as well. Once again, putting the nail in the coffin. I probably won't have any scary music because I need to rant on about it for a bit. Master of the Future by Klaus Schwab. I actually got it wrong. It's Master the Future. But let's just have a look of who will be the Master of the Future. Well, I guess someone who loves that number. Because they know. Because they wrote the English language. That's what they did, and that's what they're trying to do. And this is one of the Crystal Award ceremony, which is the World Economic Forum, which just happened. So, I'll just grab this bit here, Crystal Award ceremony. Like crystal and diamond and pearl and Crystal Award ceremony is 66. Right in your face at the World Economic Forum. Isn't that just lovely? And you know what I am? A YouTuber. Yep. And it's kind of almost like you don't even have to think about what the answer's going to be. I will do this while I'm here as well. You know when you type in 33 and you get 38 and 66, well, if we go to 38, this is a beauty, this one, I just thought of this a minute ago. 38 equals 66 equals 66. Now that's pretty damn good there. I'm rather pleased with that one. So, YouTuber, 33. And the word celebrates is to observe a day or event with ceremonies of respect, festivity, or rejoicing, observe, to perform a religious ceremony, or to exalt or praise. I think there's something here in this one. I could be wrong. To exalt or praise. Well, talk about self-praise. Just having a little giggle every time it's done because they've nailed this one. And of course, nailed is a derogatory term for what they did to Christ. And I guess it's something that they celebrate. That is celebrated. Celebrates. What's there to celebrate? How clever you are, I guess. And it's also a ceremony. A formal act or set of acts performed as prescribed by ritual or custom, a conventional social gesture or act of courtesy, a formal act without intrinsic purpose, an empty form. There's so much in that, isn't there? An empty form. Well, of course, it's a ceremony. Hey, that's a beauty. Ceremony. What else have we got in here? It's a formal act. Alright, well, let's just see what formal act is. Because you're acting for good or for evil. Formal act is 33. And what else have we got here? The empty forms. Like, I don't know, The Walking Dead, the empty forms. Well, let's throw this in here. Empty form post data, just to work from there. And we'll throw in the empty forms. And that's no good if the forms are empty, because they've got to have a contract with you. Even though you can just verbally contract, they need you to sign your name away. Thus the word when you can't do your own signature, your significant other, sig, nif, I, can't. Spelt correctly, sign if I can't. Is significant other. That doesn't tell you the whole language has been made to add to these numbers and have double meanings, double entendre, but what is their real intention? Two, because they know what this place is, and they're virtually the only God that's here is in you. Their little demon fella runs this place. So I found that interesting, real intention. A hideout. A place of shelter or concealment. Really? Like to a cult? A hideout. It's a 38, so now, from now on I'm going to be saying it, 38 equals 66. And 33 equals 66. So a hideout is a double 66, which is a 132, using the rule of Colel as a 133. And I have got a couple of new subscribers, just in case. 603 score and 6, which is 666, equals 133. And if we go 133 equals 666, it equals 133. Isn't that just terrific? Now, I got this one the other day from Donut Factory, I think he's called, and it talks about the Baphomet. And if we just scroll down here, and of course it's done by a guy whose last name is an anagram of evil or live or veil, like come on, or live. While we're here, Sabbatic Goat did a video on this ages ago. They have a goat which leads all the sheep into slaughter, and he is called a Judas goat. Judas goats. The people that lead the lamb's slaughter. The goat walks in one way, all the sheep follow it, the goat walks out the other end, and all the sheep get slaughtered. But that's not the purpose of this story. Now, if we have a look at this picture here, this beautiful picture, on this arm it says solve, what, like a riddle? And on this side it says cogula. Now, apparently, I thought solve meant to solve, but here it says the arms bear the Latin word solve, which means to dissolve, and coagula, which means to coagulate. So dissolve is to turn something from a solid into a liquid, and to coagulate turns it from a liquid into a solid. Is that because 32 degrees Fahrenheit is frozen and 33 degrees Fahrenheit is liquid water, where you unfreeze your mind to see the deception of this world? Who knows? But written right on the front of this dude's arms, are you going to be funny? Dissolve. Let's just throw a V in there, shall we? It's 32 and 33. And what about his other arm? What did that have on it? Coagulate is 33. So right on the Baphomet's arms are two 33's. Stop it. I'll have a little bit of a look on here as well, in the history. Now, as you can see up here, it says Muhammad. Baphomet for Muhammad. I don't really care about it because all of it's bullshit. Talks about sodomy and like Sodom and Gomorrah. I did a video on that. I think it's a 66. But if we go through and find out here, come on. Come on. Modern scholars agree that the name Baphomet was an old French corruption of the name Muhammad. Are you telling me they've corrupted something? Oh, it's 34. Nah, it's a 34. It'd be good if I actually spell it right. So it's Muhammad, and Muhammad is 33 in both. So talk about corruption. Alternative etymologies. If you get down to this guy here, the androgynous nature of the figure apparently goes back to the Adam Kadam of the Chaldeans, one who finds in the Zohar. Like, come on. How can they deny anything anymore? But we can't say anything. So his name adds to 33. But that was the spin out thing that I found as well. It talks about the Chaldeans. And if you keep going down here, it's a Pythagorean pentagon. Chaldean, Pythagorean. Chaldean, Pythagorean. Chaldean, Pythagorean. Wonder why I just used 2 ciphers? This world has been constructed to make all these bad words, all these occult things, everything add to 33. And now we know that 38 equals 66 as well. It's just unbelievable. Frustrating, but unbelievable. Especially when you have that information and everybody's just not bright enough to get it. Or they don't want to get it. Because if they want to get it, then they realise there's something wrong. But then, after you realise something's wrong, you realise you're so right. You don't have to worry about anything anymore, ever. Worry about yourself. And if you worry about yourself, that'll naturally flow on for you helping the people around you, whether they deserve it or not. Alright, just a short one today, guys. Love yous all. See you next time. You know what the probability of them using our own language against us?
It's high. It's very high.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Someone call 911.
But here's one more critical component.
I found a code hidden deep inside our own language system. They're using our own language against us. And the clock is ticking.